Flashlight on them. Inside here is afterburner. This right here is turkey feathers. These are inboard turkey feathers, outboard turkey feathers. That's what we call them. And this exhaust duct is called a variable geometry. Variable geometry, which means it can change shape. And it forms a convergent divergent duct. Okay? So, if this was in a Tomcat, and we're idling, the inboard turkey feathers are going to be wide open. The outboard turkey feathers are wide open.
Needs another person from the other side.
You got to get in the middle of the push. I got two straight muscles. Come on, everything. Yeah, put your fingers right.
Yeah, okay.
I haven't moved it in a while. This duct right here does a divergent duct. The inboard wants to make a convergent duct. Inside, it looks just like the combustion chambers that you're going to remove. It's one big combustion chamber. Inside, they have spray bars. There's a flame holder which is a smoke-like object. We'll get a flashlight and we'll look inside. Okay, we'll look at it again. What happens is, remember we burn 25 to 35% of the oxygen that's in the air. We still have 65 to 75% left. So what we do is, if we're up at full power, and then we click it. Did you see the SR-71? The guy clicked decants. That was him putting the afterburners in. His memory is moving like that. Juice, 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 juice. And they have like 8 stages of afterburner on that dude. This one has, I think it has 5. I have to look inside again. Okay? So we have these spray bars that go around, which are fuel nozzles that spray fuel, raw fuel. Igniters, big igniters that pop out. So when we go up and click, it lights the igniters off, and we have another fuel control. It's called an AB, which is afterburner fuel control. The Brits call it reheat, whatever. Okay? Then what happens is one ring will light on fire. Go up a little bit more. Click, here, click. Second stage, on fire. As that does that, we have actuators that are going to control the actual configuration of the exhaust duct. It's going to close that one down and open this up. We go all the way up. All the flame is burning. We're going to burn about 3 times more fuel than what the engine burns at 100%. The engine will be running 100%, 101%, whatever it's called, military power, whatever it's rated at. Okay? And we set that on the fuel control. It's called the governor on the fuel control, or your max RPM. So that way when the pilot throws it full forward, they can't over-rev the engine or over-boost the engine or over-speed the engine. We can't do it. So we have limiters on there for them. Okay? Again, we're going to produce, this engine produces about almost 100% more thrust with this afterburner. Okay, so between 75 and 100% more. But at a price of 3 to 5 times the fuel flow. Remember the Falkland Islands? Where they strategically placed the Harriers, and that's what they did. All right. This is a turbojet. This is a J34 from Westinghouse. It has a data plate on it. Air inlet, single spool. I think it has 2 turbines and exhaust. That's it. Combustion chamber turbines are right here. I've changed the fuel control about 3 or 4 times. Oil tank, not much to it. We're going to run this one. Remember I talked about the donkey dick. See if you can figure out which one it is. See the one in the front one? That's the donkey dick. That's where the P&D valve hooks up. The one behind it is another donkey dick, which is not the proper one. It's mine I put on. That's called a combustion chamber drain line. That's a combustion chamber. We're going to run this piece. Okay? 3,500 pounds of thrust. I've actually broken the mounts. I had to re-weld them, and I re-safety wired them. I'm actually the one that re-welded that big hunk of metal on there. So things happen to it. Okay. This one runs on avgas, by the way, not turbine fuel. It's certified. Let's move up.
Is it lunchtime yet? Lunch.
EF30. Kind of like this right here, but a dual spool. The dual spool turbo fan. Here's our fan right here. Stator, fan, stator, fan. Okay. Then we're going to go with HPC. Here's our engine mounting points. Engine mounts. Okay. HPC's here. All this is a hollow duct. Then the fan bypass there is going. So you have a three-stage fan and then an HPC inside. So all these little, this is a bleed valve. Remember we talked about bleed valves? There's one there. There's one over there. It's for the HPC to bleed air out. Remember when the back part of the HPC it starts to become very, very high count. Combustion chamber's right in here. So our HPC is here. The diffuser's inside. So it's part of the core of the engine, right? And then you're going to have your here, annular, and then of course this is the bypass. When you get flash on it, you can actually look all the way down and see the bypass. Okay? This is the JT9D. Pratt & Whitney. Okay, right now the thrust reverser is deployed. We've removed some of the blocker doors. We can actuate this as well. I can use a drill motor, spin the actuating, which is a jack screw. Okay, and what happens is when we land, we select reverse. Automatically, a hydraulic motor drives the jack screws back in about 15 seconds. Once it goes back, these blocker doors open, the air coming off the fan from the stators hits here and it goes that way. Of course, we have a cowl over it. Okay? First stage fan, first stage stators, acoustic panels. Then we have our HPC. Inside, I can see a mechanism. We have variable inlet guide vanes and variable stators for the HPC. See it from right here. Look at this bleed air. This goes on a 747, so it's a big airplane. We don't have a lot of bleed air. Look at the gearbox. Takes about 500 horsepower to drive it. Look at all this stuff right here. Combustion chamber, really short. Turbine section.
Where are the inspections?
There's one right there. They're all over the place. You have to usually remove, like remove this panel right here, panels, remove it, and then there's going to be like little plugs. You undo the plugs. And guys, make sure you don't lose the plugs because you're the one that undoes them. You leave them on the ground, somebody kicks it, plug's gone. Now you need to order one. They're a special part. As soon as that plug comes out, it needs to go in a bag and identified and put it somewhere where we know where it's at. I've had problems where we go out and do a bore scope and the guy helping me loses the plug. I'm like, what happened to the plug? I don't know. Anyway, here's the fan. This is the inlet dome. Some people call it the inlet cone. This fan has 46 blades. They've been marked with a Sharpie. Okay? Compressor turns, watch your fingers. Turns in 9 directions. Outside, this is outside and uncovered. This engine will windmill. You hear that clacking going on? That's right there. This right here is the mid-blade support shroud. There's one there. That's the inboard mid-blade support shroud. This is the exact same blade I showed you in class. That's the outboard mid-blade support shroud. What happens now that we can see the blades, it makes a lot of sense. This blade is going to try to move outward, right? But it's against the shroud. So it's going to stabilize it from moving from the tip, tilting forward. It's also going to want to lag back in that direction, but the shroud keeps it from doing it. Okay? We're going to be taking the dome off like you saw the other class do this and pull the blades. That way you've got it. Put that on your, you guys should keep a journal of what you do, all the things you do in my class and any other class. That way you're doing a resume. You can add in the bullets. JT9D, Pratt & Whitney, fan blade removal. J52, combustion chamber fuel nozzle removal, exhaust duct, turbine case. You know, put all that down, it gives you experience. Okay, even though it's school experience, it's better than no experience. Okay, it's lunchtime.